Hello everybody and welcome. Today we're gonna take a look at a game called Europa Universalis 4. Now this game is produced by Paradox Interactive and it's good as any game they have produced, so it is first recommendation that gives you for this game. Like, Paradox is amazing firm, they have produced so many good games. This game is a grand strategy game. As you can see, at the start of the game we will be presented with choice from lots and lots of different countries to pick from. Everyone has different ideologies, cultures, religion and so on. Also you can start in different eras, as you can see. So pick your favorite country and now we're gonna dive into it. Now, as for the gameplay for is pure 10. This game is one of those brilliant games, simply that stands over top over many others in this genre. We'll be starting, as you can see, map for this game is quite large. There is very large number of states you can choose from. We'll be playing with Serbia. It is a country located near the Ottomans. They are one of the most strongest powers in the game. Also, you can make colonies when you discover a new world and so on. But for now, I'm going to explain you the basics of this game. So, even my main issue with this game is that it doesn't have tutorial. It is overwhelming at the start with a large amount of data, as you can see, but it is quite easy once you get hang on the things. Just a second. Now you have these two icons. It is generally everything you need for the start. In this, when you press this little button, you will have buildings. This is everything you can build in a game. You choose, like, we're gonna build a courthouse, and the green territories is where you can build it. Let's say here and here. Here we already have it, and here for some reason, like claims and other things, you cannot build at the moment. Also, you can make cores, so it is one of the important things to have when you click a territory, you will have three things: religion, culture, and cores and claims. If it is not your claim, you will have unrest and things such as that. Culture also affects everything in that way. You can change the culture. Also, religion, you can change it. Just press this button if you can. Technology unlocked, and you can change it to some other culture. Now, besides that, from here you can build units. As you can see, there is not much of a unit types, but it is not the main focus of the game, so it can pass. You just click, and after some time you can see here no scale, they will be built. Everything takes some time, from traveling and so on. You can pause game at any moment, speed it up and so on. Also, when you click here, besides building, there are some other features, but you can access through here, but I will leave it up to you to find out. There is quite a large amount of things to do, but I'm talking about the basics. Here you can open your state. This is your court, where you have advisors. You can change them and so on. You have your ruler. Everybody, his heirs to the throne. Everybody gives some bonuses to the state, to the whatever, recruitment of the people, and many other things. We have our government. We can change it. We can become kingdom or whatever. We have diplomacy toward our other states. You can do many various type of interactions with other countries, from making alliances, treaties of much different kinds. As you can see, at the moment we are at the war with Turkey. We have some troops and their troops are not at the moment here. So we are taking the territories. You will have troops gathered in armies. Here you will see all the troops you have. So generally you have infantry, you have cavalry and you have cannons. You can build more troops as I shown you and add them to them. Every army should have a leader. You can change them also. Goes same for the boats. You have admirals. And we have hired him, and he will give some bonuses to our troops on the field. Besides all of that, there is economy. Also there is different kind of factors which impact and are connected with one another, so at the start it might seem a little bit overwhelming, but some things you can ignore at the start. Just play and have fun, and the game is amazing. You will see it has such a fluid mechanics of many things, from technology, like here is our technology tree. We acquire these points, and when we accumulate we can buy this technology, and when it will give us certain new buildings, new policies, different kind of bonuses, from troop to state multipliers. Yeah, like you can see here, this will give us combat wit +2, this will give us cavalry fire 0.5, this will give us infantry shock 0.2. So it has large impacts on your progress in the game. Also, it affects progress to ages. As you can see here, there are different ages where you need to progress certain, let's say, missions, and then you will be able to progress to further ages, which will unlock new things and so on. There are merchants, which will grant you different interactions with other states in terms of trading. Also there are colonists. Later, when you discover certain technologies, you will be able to acquire them, and you can colonize a new world. Also diplomats, which affects making claims on other people's interaction, and let's say you want to increase your relations with other country, or you want to go to war, declare war, and so on. You have a few other factors like money, manpower, which is directly linked to number of fighters you have on the field. You have same for the navy, sailors. This is stability in your country, so it affects unrests and certain other things. This can go up to 100, all these scales here. These two are important to keep as high as you can. It is good, especially this one. These two, this is obviously meant to be as low as possible. So, generally, you will be leading certain troops and waging war with other countries. There is so much things to do, but combat is quite good simulated. Every majority of territories will have some kind of defense, including sieges. You will have to siege some towns. They will have fort levels also. Little tip: if you have army, try to put 3 cannons in same army, and you will be presented with the option to use artillery barrage. Also, you can do it with navy. Navy here. Now, everything about this game is awesome in every way. It has perfection in diplomacy. It has such a fluid combat. Also, there is a staggering amount of details put in everything from provinces. You can see different here stats main, but besides that you can see different kind of modifiers in military, trade, options. Also you can develop provinces. The more you develop provinces, the more slots for the buildings you open, as you can see, and then I can make a new building. So as you can see, there is a solid amount of buildings in the game. My little bit issue with this game is graphics is of really poor quality, but for the grand strategy like this it is not important, because mainly you will be in some kind of DFCU when you go to the mid game and you are the size of the Hungary or Ottomans or whatever. So it is not your primary focus. Music is incredible. It has music of incredible soundtracks. I suggest, even if you don't play, to download some soundtracks from this game. They are amazing. They have from metal soundtracks to medieval soundtracks. It's amazing, and the size of the database is staggering. Look, you can play it for hours, it won't bore you, and it is quite easily accessible through this menu here. So this is also one of the games that paid a lot of attention on the music, which is great. Besides the music, modding community for this game is also good. They have produced solid amount of mods. Also, a number of expansions for this game is amazing. They have produced high number of expansions for this game, so they have been quite busy in that sense. As for how this game is addictive, this game is, I don't know, maybe my favorite grand strategy game. It is maybe because we're talking about Paradox and they have produced one more game that's called, in my opinion, Hearts of Iron, especially part 2, which is a little bit better in this franchise, but this is one of the top 3 games in this genre, in my opinion. It has brings so much to this genre in terms of everything, from details to amazing kind of adjustments, from statehood to combat, civic, and so on. As you can see, the amount of details that is popping up at the slowest speed is quite large, even at the scale of the little country that we are. But you can deal with it, you can turn on and off certain kind of notifications if you don't want them. Also, majority of these bars can be turned off. One little issue is map is relatively small and you cannot extend it, but okay, we do what we do with what we have. So guys, this is generally all about this amazing game. I would suggest everybody who loves strategies and had little patience to get into little deeper mechanics of this game to give this game a go. This is something you must play. This is the game I have played for so many hours. I have returned to this game every once in a while, so I suggest you highly to try it. I hope you have fun. If you did, subscribe, share, like, and see you all soon.